If it wasn't for heartbreak, missteps, mistakes, and missed opportunities, the unmet expectations, if it weren't for the oh-so-closes, maybe next times. Winning wouldn't feel like this.
Welcome to Bax Stables in Campbellville, Ontario. I'm Jaimi Fellows with the Harness Racing Update, and today we're talking 2-year-olds with Matt Bax. We're here with Matt Bax. Matt, can you tell us a little bit about some of your horses from last year and how they're trained this winter and returning for racing season this summer?
Well, we have a couple nice fillies. One is all over again. She's raced twice this year, and she seems like she might be a little special. She has a race down in Yonkers, so we'll see how that goes. And we have an Ontario filly, Miss Mimi. She qualified, and she's got a little bit of talent. Also have another filly, Apprentice M. She seems like she has quite a bit of talent as well, but we'll see as the year goes on.
In general, with all your horses, how did training go this winter?
It went well. The weather was nice up north here anyways, until I guess recently in April. But yeah, I wouldn't say that we were delayed at all really with weather.
How many horses do you have in training, and out of those, how many are 2-year-olds?
We have 29 in training. 14 of them are 2-year-olds.
And how many Ontario sired?
9 Ontario sired.
How do you find your Ontario sired horses compared to others?
Well, they go right along with the American breds. I'd say maybe the only difference is the American breds usually have better mares, it seems. But yeah, I'd say gait-wise and speed-wise, there's no reason they can't compete with the American breds.
And what do you like about the Ontario Sire Stakes program?
Well, it really gives you flexibility to get your investment back for yourself and owners. You know, having the grassroots program where you can make a little bit of money gives you that option to get back what you spent on them. The problem in the last couple of years is, last 2 years is you have to spend quite a bit just to get an Ontario bred, but I guess that's, the breeders are kind of due something after those bad couple years.
So let's start with some of your 2-year-olds that you have first crop sires. Can you tell me about Radical Roy, a royalty for life colt out of Radical Janey, bought for $20,000 at Lexington?
You know what? He's done everything right so far. $20,000 for an Ontario bred was quite a bargain this year. He has one leg that stands a little crooked, but he has no problem with it. Big, strong body on him, and a little bit of pedigree. So fingers crossed with him.
You also have 2 by Father Patrick. What do you like about your colt Blazing Trail you purchased for $42,000 in Lexington?
Well, I'll tell you what I don't like is he's still a stud, so he doesn't pay attention very well. But he has a lot of a natural ability. I'd say both of the Father Patricks are very good gaited. Along the same lines as I'd say Muscle Mass is in Ontario, very good gaited. They're very good gaited, so yeah, they're going well.
Your other Father Patrick is Confession Session, purchased for $62,000 at Lexington. She's a filly.
Yeah, my dad had her down in Florida this year. She is a slick horse, very good gaited, and has done everything right so far. She's well-mannered. She has all her legs on right, so we'll see how that goes.
Can you tell us about Magical Journey, a Kadabra colt out of Some Like It Lindy, bought for $30,000 in Lexington?
My dad takes him as one of his bargain Ontario breds because I think he was the 4th or 5th day in Lexington, and he kept looking at him, and he really liked him on the video. He liked him the way he stood, but he kept thinking there had to be a reason why he was in the 4th or 5th day in Lexington. couldn't find a reason, and we ended up with him.
Can you tell us about your homebred filly named Sam's Arsenal at Kadabra?
Yeah, she came from, it's our first time having a horse with Patricia Stable, and yeah, she's out of a Muscle Hill mare. I thought that Kadabra with a Muscle Hill mare was quite interesting. She has a lot of power, and I had her up here this winter. She's done everything right so far. She really likes to go. She has a good attitude in that sense. So we'll see how that goes. It's nice that she's an Ontario bred as well.
You spent $72,000 in Lexington on another Kadabra filly named Bright Eyes M.
Well, that's Mannheimer Stud owns her. It's our first year having horses with them. Yeah, she has a really nice family. She was down in Florida this year with my dad. Very thick, powerful mare. She kind of looks like a colt, which is nice. I find that the fillies, when they look like colts, they tend to perform a little better. Yeah, she keeps plugging along, has quite a bit of speed, so yeah, we're looking forward to her this year.
You also have a Cantab Hall filly named Grimmie Hanover you bought for $75,000 in Harrisburg.
Yeah, she's Jim Bullock wanted to get a few different Cantabs for his broodmare band, and she has a very nice pedigree behind her, and she's done everything right. She was also down in Florida. All the expensive ones seem to go down to Florida. I don't know why. But yeah, she's very, very good gaited and very quick.
You have a homebred Holiday Road filly, Galaxy Seelster.
Yeah, we've had a lot of luck with Holiday Road, and Seelster Farms Ann called us up and asked if we would take this filly. She's out of a nice mare, Gramola, and I think they're interested in keeping her to breed her after she's done racing. She has a very, very nice gait to her and a great attitude. She wants to do it out there. So yeah, we'll see if we can make a little money for them and keep her as a racehorse for a while before she has to be a broodmare.
So you work with your dad quite a bit with the horses. How is that?
That's good. I think we have a good relationship where I go to him for quite a bit of advice, and he listens to different ideas I have, so I'd say things go pretty smoothly.
Is there any jealousy that he gets to go to Florida for the winter?
There's quite a bit. We've negotiated 1 week so far. We're going to see if we can push it to 2 weeks next year.
You've been here for a few years. How do you like having this farm in Campbellville?
Oh, it's great, especially 5 minutes from Mohawk, whether you want to train or you're racing a lot. Yeah, it makes a big difference. That wear and tear on the highway, it takes a toll on you.
Other than the Jameson Jets, what's your favorite hockey team?
Right now, I'd have to say the Vegas Knights, just because they're doing so well.
If you weren't training horses, what would you be doing?
Well, I went to school to be an accountant, went through for an accountant, so maybe I'd be doing that if I'd be able to sitting behind a desk.
And when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh, like most kids, a professional athlete, maybe a hockey player.
Do you have any hidden talents?
I wouldn't say so. I'm okay at hockey, but no.
Past or present, which horse has made the biggest impact on you?
That would definitely be Good Times. The difference that he made for my dad in his career, able to really skyrocket him there, and what it did for myself and my brothers and sisters as kids growing up, being allowed to play. I played a lot of hockey. Being able to do that, it's pretty special.
Matt, thank you for having the Harness Racing Update, joining you this morning at the farm.
Thank you.
Harness Racing Update is the sport's most comprehensive and trusted news source and the fastest growing publication in the game. HRU has you covered with award-winning features and commentary from some of the sport's best writers. Stellar photography, race news, results, entries, handicapping, and video replays. The industry's most comprehensive sales results, and harness racing's best reader feedback section. And it's all delivered free of charge to your email box multiple times each week. See why HRU is the most trusted news source of the sport's most important people from all facets of the industry. Subscribe today for free. To subscribe, just go to harnessracingupdate.com and then click subscribe for free.